In 1935, Patagonia started to have a missionary presence which allowed it to be the pioneers of a huge missionary work. In 1997, the Lord showed two brothers, Daniel Asenjo and Eduardo Schuster, a feeling of concern and the need to help different works in Patagonia. After a time of prayer, in September 1998, the first tour as Patagonia Missionary Project was made. More than 30 works were visited, and it was proved that there was an imminent need. This allowed a closer Christian fellowship among those who serve the owner of the harvest in the midst of a great solitude.
From that moment on, they became aware of the great need which demanded another type of missionary strategy. That is why it was decided before the Lord that from the following year there will be 4 annual missionary tours made. Being necessary for this purpose, a team of qualified brothers with recognized ministry in our country, evangelists as well as teachers, to respond the Macedonian call. Come to the Patagonia and help us.
Our motto is affirm to grow. Our text says, so the churches were strengthened in the faith, an increasing number every day. Acts 16:5. Must bear in mind different aspects to carry out a ministry of this magnitude: diversity of cultures, native communities, having to withstand harsh weather conditions, wind, ice, snow, and low temperatures, having to travel through dangerous mountain roads, the thousands of kilometers that separate the different works and churches that must be covered, cost for the development of each missionary tour, to depend exclusively of the Lord to make each missionary tour, knowing that He is the one who provides all with the necessary resources. Despite all of this, the spirit of our brothers was not weakened, knowing that all this was of the Lord. Thanks to Him, they had the strength and the means to continue, consequently appropriating the motto, affirm to grow.
Goals: to accompany the brothers who are striving to maintain the work of the Lord, to support with biblical teaching and evangelistic efforts, to visit periodically and previously coordinated, to make special visits according to the need of each place, to give a strong impulse, encouraging the brothers to the evangelistic missionary projection, to optimize economic and human resources, support of new missionary families. But the people who know their God shall stand firm and take action. Daniel 11:32.
Missionary Mobile. The Lord provided a 1998 Ford Transit vehicle conveniently equipped to carry out this type of trips from the beginning. After adding 500,000 kilometers to the missionary Ford Transit, the Lord provided in January 2013 a new vehicle, a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter, which was specially equipped for this type of missionary trips. New name. Over the years, the name of this missionary work was changed to Missionary Work Mision Patagonia. Missionary Strategy. Currently, there are 4 annual missionary tours which are done in the following order: March, Andean Zone and Chile; June, Province of Neuquén; September, Andean Zone and Chile; November, Atlantic Zone and the entire province of Santa Cruz and Tierra del Fuego.
Missionary Team. Brother Eduardo Schuster has the responsibility of coordinating and gathering a group of brothers to integrate the team for each tour, as well as deciding the destination for each one. This responsibility is given in order to assist, accompany, support in different ways the work in the Patagonia, and also to be a blessing. The Lord has allowed us to develop Patagonian spiritual retreats, new works, property recovery, reconstruction of building, distribution of literature for personal growth and evangelization, promotion, distribution, and correction of online biblical course of studies Emmaus International, distribution of clothing and other needs. Evangelistic impacts. Mision Patagonia makes different evangelistic efforts, delivering the message of salvation. Approximately 45 churches and their respective annexes are visited.
Missionary work in El Maitén Chubut. It was abandoned many years ago and its property ended up being usurped. After the recovery of the property in 2010, a missionary service camp was carried out where a group of 25 brothers and sisters worked thoroughly for 9 days to rebuild and improve the place. It has a plot of 1,200 square meters, a hall with kitchen and a bathroom, and during 2015 it was possible to install natural gas. It has a wide radius of action in neighboring cities and towns. There was a response to our prayers in December 2017 when a couple from Buenos Aires decided to settle in this locality in order to work in different evangelistic tasks. Nowadays, they need our material and economic support for their development on their current ministry. Radial missionary work, RBI, Radio Independiente Bíblica. The Lord has allowed us to venture into the media since 1998, in which FM radio was equipped in the city of Cipolletti. In 2006, when another radio station was installed in the town of Villa Regina, and in October 2013, when RBI took over a FM station in town of Joel Jol. All cities belong to the province of Rio Negro. The RBI signal can be tuned from the website and from different applications of mobile phones. Many listeners contact us through our lines of communication, in which we offer a phone dedicated to a spiritual assistant as well as Emmaus Bible courses. We have had the blessing of seeing listeners which decided to congregate in churches recommended by radio. We desire to extend this radio signal in the following locations: General Roca, Province of Rio Negro; Las Grutas, Province of Rio Negro; Añuelo, Neuquén, known as Vaca Muerta. We trust that the Lord will provide the physical place, economic resources, and workers necessarily for the development of this plan. RBI frequency with hope in Jesus Christ. Patagonia. Long distances have been traveled, and thankfully we have always been able to go through adverse, cold, and complicated weather by snow and winds with the help and strength of the Lord in time, in each service and commitment. The Lord was faithful in these years, proving that His hand has been and will be with us in every detail and moment. Looking back, we see how the good hand of God has always been with the missionary team, how many outstanding lessons were learned. When there were fruits for the glory of God, gratitude depends as they fell part of their projects. When our strength is made perfect in weakness, 20 years of missionary service has already passed. Looking at the present, time is a non-renewable resource. Therefore, we must be prudent, diligent, and use time wisely. Looking forward, the Lord opens new challenges constantly. This is why the prayers of the people of God are needed in order to receive strength and guidance. We pray for the Lord to always be our guide, for the task we do to continue being a blessing which glorifies His name. The achievements we have reached are not by human merit, by what the Lord's infinite grace poured out. Dear brothers, Mision Patagonia needs you to remember us in your prayers for each trip, for our help, and each chance we will give to expand God's work. Mision Patagonia is sustained by the Lord. It does not depend on any entity and moves only by faith. For of Him and through Him and to Him are all things, to whom be the glory forever. Mision Patagonia can affirm, so far the Lord has helped you, serving in Patagonia with evangelistic service and future projection. Be strong and take courage, all people of the earth, and work. Haggai 2:4. Thank you for your encouragement, material support, and prayers.